everyone, and welcome to Journey with the Kellers. My name is Amanda Keller, and today we are going to be doing the double crochet in the UK or the single crochet in the United States. And look, I made my first little double crochet square. I'm so excited about it. I got it completely done. It looks pretty good. So let's take a look at how I did this. Enjoy the video, you guys. Okay, you guys, so for the single crochet in the US or the double crochet in the UK, first of all, you're going to need 11 stitches on your chain stitch. And if you need help on how to start this chain stitch or do your slip knot or tension or anything like that, go ahead and watch my first video on the chain stitch, and that will show you how to do that. So you're going to need 11 stitches for this, okay? So once you have your 11 stitches, you're going to go ahead and you're going to start in the second stitch from the hook. Now this one on the hook doesn't count. So this is your first one. Your first little V here is your first stitch. Then this is your second one, and you're going to start there. You're going to go in this top loop. Oops. Also, while you're doing this, make sure that you hang on to the basically like the next stitch down. So hang on to like right here. Okay. So, wait. Sorry, gonna go through, there we go, the top loop. Somehow I got through the bottom. Okay, so we're gonna go through the top loop here. You're gonna yarn over, you're gonna pull through that first loop, and you'll have 2 loops on the hook. You're gonna yarn over again and pull through both loops at the same time. So that gives you stitch number 1, okay? You're gonna go to the next one, go through the top loop, so you have 2 on the hook. You're gonna yarn over, pull through that first one, yarn over again, and pull through both. So that's our second stitch, okay? Now move on to your next stitch. Gonna stick that in there. You're gonna yarn over and pull through the first hoop, yarn over again, and pull through both hoops, okay? So you're gonna do that all the way up until you hit 10, okay? So there is 4, here is 5, here is 6, here is 7, then 8, then 9, and then this last little stitch may look funny, but it is there. So just find that 10th stitch, make sure we went through the threads or something there, and then same thing, yarn over, pull through the first hoop, yarn over, pull through both hoops. Okay, so you got your first line of single crochet or double crochet. Okay, now supposedly from what they say, this is the hardest one to do. Okay, and I do know that it is kind of hard. Sometimes I'll miss stitches and I'll get down to the end. I'm like, wait a minute, there's only 9. And then you look back at your work and it looks kind of wonky because you've missed a stitch somewhere. So definitely practice this several times. Okay. Don't just do it once and say, oh, I did it, and go on. Practice it several times so that you can make sure that each time you get each stitch. Okay. So now to move on, what you're going to do is you're going to do 1 more stitch. So you're going to yarn over and pull through this hoop, okay? And then you're going to flip your work kind of like a book. So you're just going to take it and flip it like that. So you don't move the hook or anything, you actually move the work, okay? Now, for this next row, you're actually going to start in the one right next to basically your first stitch. But you're going to go through, so at the top here, you've got little V's. See the little V's? I hope you can see those. So you got little V's. You're going to go through both of those. And if you spread your work apart, you can see these little spaces. See, there's a little space there. There's a little space there. And that's where you're going to put your hook, is in between those little spaces. So you'll get both threads. So we're going to go into this space here. And then it'll look like you have 3, 1, 2, 3 on the hook. Okay. You're going to yarn over, pull through those 2 stitches that are on there, the ones from the single stitch, and you'll have 2 loops on the hook. Then yarn over again and pull through both of those, okay? So now again, if you need to kind of pull your work apart, you can see the next space, put your hook in there. So you'll basically, it looks like you'll have 3 on the hook. Yarn over, pull through that whole stitch, the 2 that are there together. You'll have 2 on the hook, yarn over again, and pull through, okay? So that gives you 2 stitches, okay? Look for your next space, put it in there, then yarn over and pull through that stitch, yarn over and pull through both, okay? So you're going to do that all the way across until you hit 10 stitches again. And then you're just going to do that for each one. So when you get at the end again, you're going to make another single stitch and then flip it like a book and then start your next row, okay? So I'm going to do this until I get all the way up to 10 rows. And then I will come back. Oh, I need some more thread here. I will come back and show you guys how we close this off. Now, remember, I am still learning this. I am practicing, so mine is probably maybe not look as good as everybody else's, but I will keep practicing as well. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish this, and then I will come back when I get all 10 rows in and show you guys how you put a knot in it and finish off your work. Okay, so I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, you guys, so I have 10 rows. Now, how you can tell this is basically you need to count where it rises and falls. So like this here is a row 1, then when it goes down 2, when it comes up as 3, goes down as 4, when it comes up as 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so 10 rows. So you're stuck with this last little loop right here, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and you're going to yarn over. Let me get my tension back on here. So you're going to yarn over and pull it through, and then you're gonna stretch this out, okay, pretty far. And my cat just knocked something off the shelf. Sorry about that, guys. Kind of a loud crashing noise going on. Okay, but anyways, you're going to pull this through. You're going to take your little scissors here, and you're just going to cut this. Now, you don't need it super long, but, you know, you want to make sure you got enough space to work with. And then you're going to pull that the rest of the way through, and then just kind of pull it tight. And you've put a nice little knot in your work, okay? So now, to get rid of these extra strands, you're going to need a needle here. Oh, if I can pick it up off the table. There we go. So you're going to need a little needle, big needle, I should say, not a little needle. And you're just going to thread this through the eye of the, no, you got to twist it up a little bit. Now, if I was my mother, I would lick the end of that because that's what she would do to thread her thread. Okay, so you've got that nice and threaded through. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this and you're going to put this back through your work. You want to try to go through like 3 stitches here, okay? So let's see, let's do 1, maybe 2, oops, I pulled it back out. And then let's say like 3. If you do 3, if you go through 3 stitches, then you're pretty sure, oh, it doesn't want to go through that 3rd one. You're pretty sure that it is locked into place, okay? So you're going to go ahead and pull that through 3 stitches and pull it through, okay? Make sure you don't get it wrapped around your finger. Now, you also want to make sure that you don't pull too tight because see what it does? It starts doing that. If that does happen, just pull it back out and you're good, okay? So, oh, I did it. I re-pulled it, okay? So you've gone through 3. Now you're going to go back through and find 3 different fibers and go back through the other way, okay? 2, and let's do 1 here. There we go. There we go. And you got that. Again, I'm going to pull it, make sure it's not getting too tight, and then go back through again, okay? And then once you've gone through all 3 times back and forth, you can go ahead and take your needle off. Make sure it's not too tight or anything. Make sure it's right where you want it. and then just cut your thread off, okay? And I found out that these scissors are not good scissors, so there we go. Cut your thread off, okay? So now you've got a finished work. Now you can take this piece and do the same thing with the needle and weave it in 3 different ways and then cut it off. And then you'll have a nice, cute little crocheted square. See how that looks? That looks fantastic, you guys, okay? All right, so the next video, we're going to talk about the treble crochet in the UK or the double crochet in the US, okay? So I will come back once I have practiced those and gotten them down and show you guys how to do it. But this so far is our single crochet in the US or double crochet in the UK. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you like, or don't if you don't, whatever way you want to go. If you have any advice for me on the crochet, please feel free to give it. Just try not to be rude. Like I said, I am still learning. Take any advice I can get. So hope you guys have a wonderful day. Enjoy your crocheting if you're doing it. Enjoy your DIY projects, whatever you're doing today. And we'll see you later. Bye.